Welcome to Forestry Tech. Get ready to be amazed by the daring stunts and real dangers that excavators face every day on the job. No more waiting. Let's dive right in. In this video, we're not just watching a typical workday on the site, but a display that captivates both the young and the seasoned alike. With two Caterpillar 365C excavators and one Caterpillar 245B excavator working in perfect unison, this video showcases the power and precision of heavy machinery at its best. When it comes to conquering steep terrain, few machines can match the Menzi Muck M545. Built for extreme conditions, this 14-ton Swiss powerhouse is an engineering marvel. A 115-kilowatt Deutz engine delivers the muscle, while its flexible leg system allows it to grip slopes no other machine can handle. With a breakout force of 74 kilonewtons and a digging depth of 5.78 feet, it gets the job done where traditional excavators simply can't. Ever seen raw power meet nature head-on? Watch as the unstoppable Cat 322C excavator crushes its way through the swamp, proving why it reigns supreme. All right, everyone. What you're witnessing right now is top-tier excavator operating skills. Anyone can hop in and make it move, but mastering it like this? That's a whole different level. It takes patience, precise control, and a deep understanding of how the machine responds to every movement. This right here is an excavator master at work. To become a truly skilled operator, you need years of experience. I've done many exciting things with the Cat 345, but let me tell you, this little machine is a marvel. What a marvel of engineering! 988B bulldozer effortlessly maneuvers boulders, its powerful engine roaring as it tackles each obstacle with precision. Its capability to handle such massive loads highlights the cutting-edge technology and robust design of modern heavy machinery. Can you imagine the tension? The machine was stuck, wheels spinning helplessly in the thick mud. It strained and groaned, giving everything it had to break free. Lucky that cable held, saving the day in the nick of time. Mud has always been the #1 enemy of heavy machinery. Regardless of power and operational capability, getting stuck in a mud pit without external assistance poses a serious operational risk. Precision under pressure. With the excavator's power and the operator's expertise, what could have been a disaster was swiftly turned into a controlled, efficient, and remarkable rescue.
Ростик, ви подивіться!
This might be something you've never seen before. As massive concrete pipes were lowered by cranes, a few vehicles found themselves in a tight spot. However, they quickly recovered and got back on track. Machinery versus nature. This isn't something you see every day. But this image proves a simple truth. When humans and machines work in perfect harmony, no challenge is impossible to overcome.
Membahayakan diri ya. Untuk yang belum proporsional, jangan pernah coba-coba.
Stay calm. There's no need for such urgency. Fortunately, the driver is safe. Watch as Heavy Transports takes on the challenge of hauling the Volvo EC650, Excavator, and Caterpillar 235. Maneuvering through treacherous terrain and tight corners requires precision and expertise. In heavy hauling, German-engineered MAN and Mercedes-Benz trucks are revered for their strength and reliability. They prove essential in safely delivering these heavy machines to their destination. power of excavators has given us a whole new perspective on their appearance. What do you do when your fully loaded logging truck is stuck? Well, if you've got a powerful enough bulldozer, you've got a solution. This is a textbook example of how heavy machinery can step in to handle real-world challenges. The right equipment in the right hands can get the job done, no matter how tough it looks. Wow, talk about precision. The skilled excavator operator seamlessly transfers logging records onto the Kalimantan timber extraction truck. But a sudden mishap sends the excavator soaring high unexpectedly.
Уйди нахуй!
Have you ever wondered how a tractor gets delivered to a job site in Revna Village, Boryspil district? This is how it's done. A stunning display of skill, precision, and efficiency. Two trucks were tasked with hauling the massive 155-ton Tesmec 1,675 trenching machine. The sheer weight and size of the machine made this a daunting challenge. Yet, with expert coordination and determination, the drivers successfully transported the behemoth, showcasing their incredible skill and teamwork. What a remarkable feat of heavy-duty logistics. In my opinion, loading a tank onto a tractor trailer malfunctioned, like that will cause it to tip over quickly. Prepare to be amazed by the sheer power of the BAT-2. This 40-ton beast, equipped with a bulldozer blade, a soil-ripping spike, and a 2-ton crane, fiercely churned up the ground. The Bat-2 used its massive blade to clear paths through minefields, fill in trenches, and demolish berms and other obstacles. Curious about how excavators are loaded onto trucks? Well, here's how it's done. The process is a fascinating display of precision and skill, showcasing the intricate techniques involved in transporting such heavy machinery. Can you imagine the thrill? The truck pulls a wheelie, using its incredible power to conquer the steep hill. Yet, the heavy load in the back made the I'm seriously blown away by how effortlessly that excavator yanked out that tree stump. The new Costa stump pullers/splitters for 16 to 28-ton machines are absolute game changers, designed to tackle even the toughest woods like eucalyptus. Talk about power and precision in one incredible tool. Logging isn't for the faint of heart. Bad weather, muddy roads, and messes left by the harvester are all part of the challenge. But this pro handles it all effortlessly with the Forestry Forwarder Logset 6F, showcasing the perfect blend of machine power and expert skill. Thais have their own unique way of unloading excavators. The process was challenging as the truck's front end lifted under the excavator's weight. Yet, despite the difficulty, the descent was remarkably impressive.
355. But when this thing go off, I think then forward off.
Yeah, then we hit the back side of the copy. Smart. Very smart.
It supports. Slowly lift the thing out. Slowly lift the thing down.
5, 4, 3, 8, 6, over.
Whoa, you look at that. It lifted off the ground
The drill is top one
Check this out. This is exactly what top-tier excavator control looks like. See how he keeps every movement fluid and controlled? That's all about finesse and experience. It seems that with the heavy weight of the Caterpillar Cat 330 excavator, the tracks may not have enough traction on the soft ground, causing it to slip and get stuck in this large mud pit. The process begins with using another Cat excavator to remove the surrounding mud and create a gentle slope, making it easier for the excavator to move. To enhance operational efficiency, they evenly spread a layer of sand on the surface to optimize traction during movement. Although they encountered an issue the first time, they didn't waver. The operator relied on their skillful techniques and executed a logical strategy to handle the situation immediately. Watching them pull the excavator up was a perfect example of effective problem solving. Working in a high-altitude quarry involves numerous unpredictable risks. The Kobelco SK200 excavator operates under extreme conditions, and even observing its performance can be a nerve-wracking experience. See that? The ground can collapse without warning. An operator must have absolute composure and exceptional problem-solving skills to face this challenge every single day. Breaking down and transporting a massive Caterpillar 6015B excavator is no small feat. The process starts by carefully dismantling its largest components to ensure a smooth and safe move. The bucket, stick, and counterweight are systematically removed and loaded onto separate trucks, minimizing strain on the main frame. The scene is set. A MAN TGX 540, coupled with a heavy-duty trailer, prepares to transport a massive excavator. Though the journey spans only 50 kilometers, the dismantling alone demands nearly a full day. Without careful planning, this relocation would pose significant logistical hurdles. All right, folks, you're about to witness something absolutely insane. We've got the legendary Caterpillar D11T, a monster of a machine, about to roll over a car like it's a soda can. Place your bets. Will the car hold up at all, or will it get completely flattened? Let's go. This is a prime example of why terrain assessment is absolutely crucial. This guy relied on the power of the Cat D6R to push forward but misjudged the ground stability. Now, to get out, the right technique is needed, or possibly some external assistance.
На бок завалим.
Luckily, he managed to stop just in time before things got worse and bought enough time until the excavator arrived to rescue him. Steep slopes and heavy machinery? A challenging combination. But watch how a skilled operator turns a potentially risky situation into a smooth descent. It's all about balance, control, and knowing how to work with the terrain. The relocation of the 67.5-ton Hitachi ZX670-3 from the Remestrasse railway demolition site required a detail. First, the excavator had to be secured, ensuring the tracks were stable and safe. Then, the transport vehicle, typically a low-bed trailer, was carefully positioned. Strategic route planning is an essential factor, especially in urban environments. More than that, transporting a large specialized excavator under extreme weather conditions not only requires meticulous execution, but also demands the skill and dedication of seasoned professionals.
Oh my God! Pulau terlalu tu ya. Kevin, amma. What? Do my mission.
Machines taking on Mother Nature. It's not something you see every day. What do you think will happen next?
Tomorrow! Do the mission! Mission, do that!
The Caterpillar 6030, with 1,649 horsepower and a 33-ton bucket, maximizes productivity in harsh mining environments. Additionally, with a total weight of 324 tons, its stability ensures smooth operation even under extreme loads. If efficiency and reliability are your priorities, this excavator is the solution. Wow! The excavator operator flawlessly loaded the logs onto the truck. But an unexpected twist occurred when the oversized log caused the back end of the excavator to lift dramatically. You know, in the world of heavy lifting, precision is everything. A mobile tower crane nearly tipped into the Kolonivart Canal while navigating around an excavator. Fortunately, a well-coordinated emergency response and strategic salvage operation prevented disaster. I've seen machines struggle in tough conditions, but not the 90-ton Caterpillar 385C. This beast powers through mud, rock, and anything else in its way. When you need equipment that won't quit, this is the machine you count on. A winding, challenging road, and one clear mission: get it up the mountain safely. There's no room for error. Every 180-degree turn demands absolute precision from the driver and the operation team. They anticipated every risk, controlled every factor, and executed the job flawlessly. A textbook example of heavy haul engineering. Watch as this excavator tears down the Hamburg City Nord post office, piece by piece. Every hit, every crack echoes decades of history, making way for something new. The power, the precision. There's something mesmerizing about demolition at this scale. It's not just destruction, it's transformation. What an engineering marvel! The Caterpillar 988B can lift up to around 6 to 7 tons of rock. Handling such massive loads requires careful control to prevent overloading, which could lead to instability or machinery damage. Have you ever seen an excavator dive into a ditch like this? The Randon excavator from PMITAPEVASP plunges into the trench and clears the stream. Pure power in every move. If this video impresses you, drop a 1 in the comments. Your support is our motivation. It's astonishing to see this excavator tackle treacherous ground, teetering on the edge with every move. Its struggle against the harsh terrain highlights its strength and resilience. Driving this machine is no easy feat. It demands intense focus and a high level of expertise. But when you see this man operate the excavator, you won't believe your eyes. Forget everything you know about excavators, because the EX8000 is in a league of its own. Designed for high-performance digging, it boasts a massive 30 cubic meter bucket, capable of filling 6 trucks in a single scoop. Weighing in at 816 tons, it's even heavier than a fully loaded Boeing 747. If you need power and efficiency, this is the machine for the job. This is the kind of challenge that only an expert driver can handle. The MAN TGS 33.480, pulling 5 heavy Komatsu excavators, inches its way through the unforgiving mountain road. Now it faces the toughest curve yet. A single miscalculation here, and it's a disaster waiting to happen. A masterful way to unload an 8.5-ton excavator from a truck without ramps or extra support. An impressive feat of engineering and skill.
¿Y tienes tú?
No, pero para mí
No.
The excavator seems to be the only hope for this troubled truck. Oh, it looks like the driver might need a cup of coffee to stay alert.
Fotos. Va bien. Vamos, fotos. Señores, venga, va. Ya está fuera, chavales. Hacer fotos, coño. Quiero fotos.
In this scenario, would you have considered removing a log to ease the load? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Ow, oh! Here is the impressive journey of the Liebherr 984 excavator as it is transported across a mining site. The transportation is handled by a MAN TGX 41.540 truck, combined with a specialized heavy-duty trailer designed for on-site transport. Moving such a large excavator under these challenging conditions requires a blend of skill and expertise, not only from the truck operator but also from the entire support team. Alright folks, let's talk about two absolute powerhouses in construction, Caterpillar 6015B and Liebherr 984. Today, we're going to see just how smoothly they handle excavation and loading. If you're working with tough materials and need a machine that never backs down, the Liebherr R984 is your ideal companion. Its powerful digging force cuts through hard terrain with ease, while the advanced hydraulic system ensures smooth and responsive operation. Although it has a bucket capacity equivalent to the Liebherr 984, the CAT outperforms in terms of efficiency. With a 556 kilowatt engine, significantly more powerful than Liebherr's 392 kilowatt, the CAT delivers faster work cycles and higher productivity. The CAT 320E excavator found itself in a tough situation while trying to escape from a deep mud pit. Despite multiple attempts, the unforgiving terrain held firm, and the mud kept it trapped. Just when it seemed like there was no way out, help arrived. A second CAT machine appeared. And finally, whoa! You can feel the tension in the air as this Volvo EC210B excavator attempts to climb onto that trailer. This is not an easy task. Do you think the operator will make it up there without a hitch? Drop your predictions in the comments before watching to the end. We all know that sediment can cause major problems if left unchecked. Mud builds up, water flow gets blocked, and before you know it, a flood could strike. But with machines like the CAT 345CL long boom, everything changes. Equipped with Trimble GPS, it can dig with high precision, featuring a 50-foot boom, a 30-foot stick, and a total reach of 75 feet. That means it can access deep areas without constant repositioning, perfect for large-scale dredging projects. If you think excavation is just about digging, think again. Urig is tackling a canal project in Tuttlingen using two powerhouse excavators, the Hitachi 470-5 and 490-6. But here's where it gets exciting. Kiesel has supercharged these machines with reinforced lifting points, wider flooring, and 3D machine control. And get this, they can even be operated remotely. Oh, look at that! The Komatsu bulldozer is seriously stuck. It seems like the snow and mud have completely robbed it of traction. The first solution? They dig escape channels around the dozer, creating a clearer path for the tracks. Then, two excavators use their buckets and arms to lift and push, freeing the dozer. It's a well-known recovery technique, but it requires precision. Otherwise, all three machines could end up in even bigger trouble. Are you impressed by such smooth teamwork? Leave a comment if you have a better rescue idea for this situation. Ever wondered how landfills handle millions of tons of waste efficiently? Enter the Caterpillar 836K. Its massive steel wheels lined with razor-sharp cleats crush and compact garbage like a heavyweight champion. No clogged up tires, no wasted time, just pure, unstoppable efficiency. It's a game changer in waste management. This is intense! The excavator is battling against a fast-moving river, and you can see just how much effort it takes to stay in control. Can you imagine the pressure? One wrong move, and that machine could be in serious trouble. What we're seeing here isn't just a machine in operation, it's a master at work.
Такого не каждый день увидишь, да?
Oh my gosh! Luckily, the operator wasn't injured, but he climbed out of that thing like he was just on a lunch break. Man, it looks like they haven't combined the power of the two tractors properly. You can pull from the side, but both tractors must be in a straight line. In this situation, the tractor in the middle had to endure force from both sides, and the result is exactly what you've seen.
Het stenen komt nu beter aan die kant.
Navigating winding roads and treacherous turns demands exceptional skill, and this driver's performance is nothing short of remarkable. Despite this being only his third time handling an L-class truck solo, William once again executed flawlessly. Maneuvering a lowboy trailer with an excavator is no easy feat, yet he demonstrated precision and control that even seasoned operators would admire. Imagine yourself standing on a winding mountain road where unstable rock formations hang precariously over every turn. This is where Cymex Rus and MC parts step in with cutting-edge technology. The Cymex TF1100 drum cutters have just arrived at Chechenplast, ready to pave a safer path to the future ski resort. They work 3 times faster than hydraulic hammers, smoothing out even the most rugged terrain. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. A logging skidder versus a military recovery tank? That's not something you see every day. The Cat 525C skidder is no joke. It's designed to drag massive logs through impossible terrain. But then there's the WZT-2, a beast built for battlefield recovery. This is going to be one insane battle of strength and endurance. This is where experience takes over. Controlling a JCB on a steep incline isn't about power. It's about finesse, instinct, and years of practice. How would a veteran operator handle this? Let's hear your insights. Many had attempted and failed, yet only those with unparalleled skill and endurance could reach this level. The bulldozer carves through the rugged terrain of Mount Kechu in Galanchodsky district, clearing the way for progress. While improved roads promise better accessibility and development, the irreversible loss of pristine landscapes raises concerns. Infrastructure expansion must balance modernization with environmental preservation to ensure long-term sustainability. Wow, look at that excavator. Eberhard is dismantling the tracks right in the middle of Paradeplatz, Zurich, and it's truly a sight to behold. Did anyone notice the mobile safety barriers? They help protect pedestrians from debris that might fly off the excavator bucket. What a smart idea. Without them, even a small stone could be dangerous. And hey, the excavator operators are absolutely amazing. They're working with incredible precision right under the overhead wires. Can you imagine how difficult that is? Just one small mistake could lead to a major accident. Watch the truck navigate Vietnam's winding mountain passes with two heavy excavators. The driver's skill and the truck's power shine as they conquer those perilous turns with stunning precision. Incredible. As the excavator climbs onto the truck, leaving the shield behind ensures a smoother, safer maneuver by avoiding a steep ascent. This is true endurance. The coupling withstands immense pressure, but Volvo's technology has proven its reliability. And don't forget the driver. He handles this beast with remarkable skill. If you're a fan of off-road vehicles, this is a performance to remember. This groundbreaking arrival showcases the pinnacle of modern earth-moving technology. The Caterpillar D11T is built for power, efficiency, and performance, ensuring seamless terrain transformation.
Aí, pode ir. Meu Deus, o cara é maluco.
Experience raw power with the SANYSY215C excavator. Watch it dredge sand with impressive strength and precision, navigating steep hills and treacherous slopes in a thrilling display of skill.
Calma, agora a bicha vem subindo. 6, 7 metros.
Legal esse aí.
Unbelievable. The weight is so overwhelming that the car's front ends are floating midair. It's a mind-blowing demonstration of how extreme this haul truly is, pushing the boundaries of what these vehicles can handle. For those with years of experience, rescuing a stuck truck is a strategic operation. The process begins with an excavator removing large logs to reduce weight. Next, it pushes from the rear to generate force, while a bulldozer pulls from the front to enhance traction, creating a perfect balance between pushing and pulling forces. This seamless combination is an optimal solution without the risk of obstacles. Operating heavy machinery in these conditions presents unique challenges. Uneven thawing can create unstable ground, increasing the risk of equipment instability. Additionally, hydraulic fluids may thicken at low temperatures, reducing operational efficiency. Operators demonstrate commendable skill in navigating these hazards. However, implementing safety protocols, such as assessing terrain stability beforehand and developing contingency plans, is essential for effectively minimizing risks. Moving a multi-ton stone block is a true engineering challenge. It requires a perfect combination of skill and absolute precision to shift this massive rock. Do you think those two excavators are strong enough to push it off the cliff? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. From inside the bulldozer, the operator can't see the tow net. They can't hear anything outside either. That's a major problem. Instead of rushing forward, they need a plan. The movement area must be predetermined, and extra safety measures like hand signals, radios, or warning systems should be in place. This is the only way to adjust positioning safely when moving onto the trailer. However, with precise control, the operator adjusts the machine's weight distribution, shifts the blade angle, and gradually regains momentum. Inch by inch, the powerful machine advances. Mission accomplished. Ever wondered why land-based excavators struggle in the ocean? They weren't built for it. That's why Yard de Donge developed the BA-1000 backactor, the first true marine dredging excavator. It boasts an 18-meter monoblock boom, digs down 18 meters deep, and delivers an impressive breakout force of up to 205 tons. Plus, its advanced hydraulics allow for continuous, fuel-efficient operation. No more inefficiencies, no more downtime, just pure, uninterrupted dredging power. Bulldozers have significantly streamlined bridge construction, making the process far more efficient. However, reinforcing both ends with concrete walls would be a smart move. This added structure would prevent soil displacement and ensure long-term durability. A small but crucial improvement for a more solid foundation. All right, let's talk about the Caterpillar 385B, one of the heavy hitters in the excavation game. This machine isn't just big, it's a productivity beast. With a 4.5 to 6.0 cubic meter bucket and an insane 472 kilonewton digging force, it's designed to move massive amounts of material fast. If you're in large-scale mining or excavation, this is the kind of power you need to get the job done efficiently. Today, we're diving into the impressive operations of the Terex RH170 face shovel excavator as it takes center stage at a vast mining site. This massive piece of machinery is a marvel of engineering, designed to handle heavy-duty tasks. What makes this machine stand out? The real magic lies in the combination of the RH170 and TR100, a perfect duo. Watch as the RH170 skillfully scoops up tons of material and loads it into the waiting Terex TR100 dump truck. With this level of efficiency, nothing can slow down production. Absolutely incredible. Will the excavator make it? It pushes forward, engine roaring. But the river fights back. Its powerful current surges, resisting the machine's every move. Who will win this battle? Few things grab attention like seeing a multi-ton excavator sliding helplessly. It's the kind of moment that reminds you how even the most robust machines are at the mercy of nature. One wrong move, and what was a precision tool becomes an uncontrolled hazard. This method seems risky. A single cable is handling the entire weight of the excavator, which could easily exceed tens of thousands of pounds. If the tension isn't evenly distributed or the anchor point fails, the results could be disastrous. Bad move. This maneuver risks structural deformation of the excavator's frame. Additionally, excessive hydraulic pressure may lead to pump overload, reducing lifespan or causing failure. Have a more effective recovery approach? Share your insights in the comments. Prepare to be amazed. At Machen Special Transport Dog in the Netherlands, these mega machines take center stage, moving loads so massive they seem impossible. But with expert engineering and top-tier hydraulics, nothing is out of reach. The ground trembles, the engines roar, and every turn is a test of power and skill. It's not just transport, it's a spectacle of strength and precision. Just a minor glitch in the air suspension system, and chaos erupted on BR040. This shocking incident is a wake-up call. Safety is the top priority. Investing in high-quality equipment and rigorous training is not an option. It's a necessity. Even the smallest mistake can come at the highest cost.
E aí, galera?
Wow, this operator's excavator skills are next level. He maneuvers that Hitachi excavator off the trailer with insane precision, like it's second nature to him. And just when I thought I'd seen it all, he tilts the machine effortlessly, shaking off the mud from the tracks like a pro. Absolutely mind-blowing.
Master tuolla nel hint.
At first glance, the scene seemed alarming. I almost mistook it for a brutal act involving a catman and the notorious Komatsu mist beast. However, on closer observation, it was a demonstration of exceptional skill and strategic execution. Well done, team. The efficiency and coordination are truly commendable. Everything's working fine mechanically, but you can tell the operator's new to this. A pro would already be ahead of the machine, predicting every move before it even happens. Experience makes all the difference. It's not just about pushing levers, it's about feeling the machine, knowing its rhythm. Get ready for a thrilling journey through treacherous mountain roads. Two massive excavators, Hyundai and Cat, are battling the rugged terrain, breaking through rocks and hard soil. Next up, things get even more intense. The Hyundai Excavator faces a crucial challenge. This rugged terrain demands a well-thought-out strategy and absolute precision with the bucket. One wrong move could lead to serious trouble. It's all about skill, strategy, and nerves of steel. The VRG Star Road Grader stands out as a powerhouse in road maintenance, offering the muscle of a motor grader with the adaptability of a tractor. Unlike conventional draggers, the VRG reduces power demands while maximizing output, ensuring fewer passes and lower operating costs. Its articulated body allows for effortless navigation, even on steep inclines, making it a game changer in its class. Nothing beats the thrill of watching heavy machinery in action, handled by true professionals. Here comes the Volvo FH16, 5208x4 from Ronnie Johansson's AB Transport, smoothly hauling the mighty Volvo L220E into the quarry. Precision, power, and pure mechanical excellence. This is heavy-duty work at its finest. Oh my God. This journey tests endurance, demanding precise techniques and a seasoned driver's steady hand. Every maneuver a testament to their skill. Ensei moments, one of the most dangerous maneuvers for an excavator is going downhill.
Do clam shaft.
If this content sparked your curiosity, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Stay ahead with Forestry Tech, where innovation meets the future. See you in the next one. Imagine carving a road through the Yurdachu Mountains, soaring cliffs, unpredictable terrain, and the constant threat of landslides. The North Caucasus isn't just challenging, it's brutal. High altitudes make foundation work tough, while melting snow in spring sends rocks crashing down. Engineers must outthink nature, using cutting-edge stabilization techniques. The second attempt always brings drama. The force needed to move this rock is enormous. Can the Doosan excavator overcome gravity and push it down into the abyss?
Touchable. Давай. More.
Whoa! Did you just see that? That's the kind of power only teamwork can bring. Now, that's something worth celebrating. Kavam is facing a serious challenge as the Stora River overflows, threatening homes and infrastructure. The cause? A combination of heavy rain and melting snow increasing the water flow. The solution? Excavators are reinforcing the riverbank with massive rocks to slow the current and reduce the impact. While the situation remains critical, these efforts are essential in mitigating further damage. The resilience of the people involved is truly impressive. When an excavator becomes stuck in mud, improper handling can worsen the situation. A skilled operator, however, knows exactly how to respond. In this case, the operator quickly reassessed and executed a strategic maneuver, reversing, lowering the bucket, and leveraging its force to elevate the machine's front end. This reduced pressure on the tracks and created the necessary clearance for movement. Additionally, he cleaned the mud-laden tracks to restore traction. The efficiency and precision of his actions demonstrated a deep understanding of excavation mechanics and problem-solving techniques.
Got him! Woo!
Crossing Crow Creek in Marshall County was no easy task. Without proper force control, the machine's tracks could have further entrenched it in the mud, exacerbating the situation.
Come on, get out of here. Go rock.
But this Cat D6N operator knew exactly what to do. With precise control and years of experience, he pulled the dozer out smoothly. No panic, no mistakes, just skill. This is a golden moment for heavy machinery lovers. A Komatsu excavator jackhammering is working on the base while a JCB stands ready to push down this massive structure. But look at that. People are walking dangerously close. If this silo falls the wrong way or snaps in half, the consequences could be disastrous. Truly nerve-wracking. And this is the power of teamwork. With perfect coordination, the silo falls exactly as planned. This isn't just demolition, it's a lesson in precision and control. One wrong move could have changed everything, but today, they nailed it. Think of this as a giant game of Tetris, except with massive logs and heavy machinery. The loader grips, lifts, and places each log perfectly, making sure every inch of space is used efficiently. Precision, power, and a whole lot of skill go into every load. Today, we embark on an in-depth exploration of Europe's largest marble quarry, situated near Drama in northern Greece. This video provides a comprehensive overview of the meticulous marble extraction process, from the initial cutting within the quarry to the transformation into polished slabs ready for diverse applications. After being cut, these massive stone blocks are transported to the central area of the quarry. This is where experts inspect, classify, and determine which blocks meet the standards for high-end construction projects. Some blocks will be cut into smaller pieces to suit specific purposes, while the finest ones are reserved for special projects, such as premium flooring or sculptures. Finally, these stone blocks will be carefully measured and documented before being transported to the factory. From a piece of the mountain to a masterpiece of interior decor. An incredible journey, isn't it? All right, folks. If you're ever faced with crossing a fast-moving river in a Tata 315E, here's what you need to know. First, assess the depth and flow. Don't rush in blind. Second, secure all essential components and ensure the loader is in optimal condition. Finally, use steady, controlled movements to navigate across safely. Confidence and preparation are key. If you're looking for sheer power in earth moving, the Caterpillar D9G is a name that stands out with a Caterpillar D353 diesel engine, delivering an impressive 385 horsepower. It was a workhorse across construction, mining, and military operations, excelling in rugged terrain thanks to its robust drivetrain. Paired with the 491 scraper wagon, with a capacity of 25 to 30 cubic meters, this combo significantly enhances earth-moving efficiency, making excavation, collection, and transport seamless. Despite its high fuel consumption and the need for ample maneuvering space, the D9G plus 491 scraper remains a top-tier choice for large-scale grading and excavation projects. Oh my God, a 28-ton marble block is being loaded onto the Volvo L220F. The immense weight of the stone caused the vehicle to teeter momentarily, showcasing the sheer power and precision required for such a heavy haul. Dragging the tractor out was a losing battle until the team decided to think outside the box. Instead of just pulling, they paired a Manitou forklift for lifting on one side and a backhoe-equipped tractor for support. Sounds clever? Maybe. But in reality, this might just turn into a repair bill waiting to happen. Experience the jaw-dropping relocation of a Komatsu PC 8000 excavator by Mamoet. Watch as the team carefully plans the route, builds a temporary highway bypass, and engineers custom ramps for the loading and unloading process. Witness the 44-axle SPTM trailer handle this 1,000-ton giant with ease. Let's talk about the Komatsu PC200LC, a real workhorse in excavation and land clearing. Equipped with a Komatsu SAA6D107E-1 turbo diesel, pumping out 147 horsepower at 2,000 revolutions per minute, this machine is no joke. Add a wood grinder or mulcher, and it turns into a tree-shredding beast. A standard mulcher can grind a 30 to 40 centimeter tree in just 10 to 30 seconds. That's efficiency at its finest. When raging floodwaters rise, massive rocks and loose sand can be swept away, getting trapped beneath bridges and creating ticking time bombs that obstruct the flow. Every swing of the bucket is a calculated move, demanding absolute precision. One small mistake, and disaster could strike. These excavator operators aren't just working, they're fighting to keep the bridge standing and to keep us all safe. Ever wondered what it takes to control a bulldozer on extreme terrain? Let me tell you, it's not for the faint of heart. These operators need nerves of steel and razor-sharp skills to handle the constant threat of landslides, imbalance, and rough terrain. One wrong move, and disaster strikes. So next time you see a bulldozer at work, take a moment to appreciate the real-life action heroes behind the wheel. Snow removal in mountainous regions is a complex operation requiring both power and precision. The machine must handle thick, slippery snow while navigating steep, narrow roads. Stability is crucial to prevent slips or rollovers, ensuring a safe and efficient clearing process. What a tricky rescue operation. Thankfully, everything worked out in the end. The roar of two Scania 140 V8s departing from the veteran convoy at Kulaveg Station, Sweden, is truly a wonderful sound. It's heartening to see these legendary machines still in action. This isn't your average loader truck. It lacks a ramp for easy unloading. That means the excavator operator must rely on precise, calculated movements to dismount. This maneuver isn't just tricky, it's high stakes. With years of experience under their belt, only seasoned professionals with at least 5 years in the field can execute this safely. One wrong move? The consequences could be disastrous. Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. Whoa, look at that dust cloud. These machines are going full beast mode. Excavator digging like there's no tomorrow. Bulldozer clearing the way like a champ. Crazy conditions, but these operators make it look easy. Absolute legends. Imagine watching a massive tree transformed into logs in seconds. This is the magic of the John Deere H414 harvester head. Mounted on a John Deere harvester, it slices through timber like a hot knife through butter. Forestry work that once took hours of manual effort now happens in a fraction of the time. At Forestry Tech, we're committed to bringing you the latest and best in the industry. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. There's much more to come. Stay with us. Welcome to Forestry Tech. Get ready to be amazed by the daring stunts and real dangers that excavators face every day on the job. No more waiting. Let's dive right in. In this video, We're not just watching a typical workday on the site, but a display that captivates both the young and the seasoned alike. With 2 Caterpillar 365C excavators and 1 Caterpillar 245B excavator working in perfect unison, this video showcases the power and precision of heavy machinery at its best. When it comes to conquering steep terrain, few machines can match the Menzi Muck M545. Built for extreme conditions, this 14-ton Swiss powerhouse is an engineering marvel. A 115-kilowatt Deutz engine delivers the muscle, while its flexible leg system allows it to grip slopes no other machine can handle. With a breakout force of 74 kilonewtons and a digging depth of 5.78 feet, it gets the job done where traditional excavators simply can't. Ever seen raw power meet nature head-on? Watch as the unstoppable Cat 322C excavator crushes its way through the swamp, proving why it reigns supreme. All right, everyone. What you're witnessing right now is top-tier excavator operating skills. Anyone can hop in and make it move, but mastering it like this? That's a whole different level. It takes patience, precise control, and a deep understanding of how the machine responds to every movement. This right here is an excavator master at work. To become a truly skilled operator, you need years of experience. I've done many exciting things with the Cat 345, but let me tell you, this little machine is a marvel. What a marvel of engineering. The Caterpillar 988B bulldozer effortlessly maneuvers boulders, its powerful engine roaring as it tackles each obstacle with precision. Its capability to handle such massive loads highlights the cutting-edge technology and robust design of modern heavy machinery. you imagine the tension? The machine was stuck, wheels spinning helplessly in the thick mud. It strained and groaned, giving everything it had to break free. Lucky that cable held, saving the day in the nick of time. Mud has always been the #1 enemy of heavy machinery. Regardless of power and operational capability, getting stuck in a mud pit without external assistance poses a serious operational risk. Precision under pressure. With the excavator's power and the operator's expertise, what could have been a disaster was swiftly turned into a controlled, efficient, and remarkable rescue.
Ростик, ви подивіться!
This might be something you've never seen before. As massive concrete pipes were lowered by cranes, a few vehicles found themselves in a tight spot. However, they quickly recovered and got back on track. Machinery versus nature. This isn't something you see every day. But this image proves a simple truth. When humans and machines work in perfect harmony, no challenge is impossible to overcome.
Sedikit lagi ya. Membayarkan diri ya. Untuk yang belum proporsional, jangan pernah coba-coba.
Stay calm. There's no need for such urgency. Fortunately, the driver is safe. Watch as Heavy Transports takes on the challenge of hauling the Volvo EC650, Excavator, and Caterpillar 235. Maneuvering through treacherous terrain and tight corners requires precision and expertise. In heavy hauling, German-engineered MAN and Mercedes-Benz trucks are revered for their strength and reliability. They prove essential in safely delivering these heavy machines to their destination.